Why has there not also been, and I saw one tweet from you, but other than that, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, why has there not been a call for the deaths of blacks at the hands of other blacks in Chicago to be at the level of Black Lives Matter, marching in the streets, and so on and so forth? And then also at the same time to tell policemen and women that we have their back, that this is not accomplishing.
No one has a right to kill anybody. And
exactly.
In Chicago, what you essentially have is guns in, drugs in, jobs out. That system is a compromised system. And so, if blacks kill whites, it's jail time. If whites kill blacks, it's rebellion time. If blacks kill blacks and whites kill whites.
What about just humans killing humans?
That's the point of it all. And so, when you have access to military weaponry stronger than the police can carry, if you were a police person,
wait a minute. We do have radical Islamic terrorism in this country, and you know that some of it is being formed here. So some of that military on the streets is a call back to what happened in Orlando. But I hear you. Go on.
No, what happened in Dallas and what happened in Baton Rouge were soldiers who apparently had post-traumatic syndrome attacks and had access to...
You don't think that man was racist?
I think that the guy who did the shooting had a military fallback in his mind and didn't know enemy from friend and shot police, which should not have happened.
Can I ask you?
But his training was not civil rights training. His training was... And
that's the tweet I saw you make. You said this is not a civil rights issue. No one wins.
And what strikes me strange about this is that Louisiana and Texas either have the most police killed in states with open carry. If you were a police person and I were challenged in some way, I could walk right beside you with my AK-47, so how do you do it, and go upstairs and shoot you.
But in Cleveland, Ohio, where they have the same thing, we just saw peace. So I mean, you can't paint a broad brush when you talk about open carry either.
Well,
but I want to hit you with one question before I have to let you go.
It is specific as Sandy Hook. It is as specific as the theater in Colorado. It is as specific as Munich. I mean, these military assault rifles and weaponry is just too dangerous to be in the hands of civilians.
Last question. Your nominee has hashtagged BLM. Are you comfortable with that?
I don't understand what you mean.
Black Lives Matter. She hashtags and tweets. And you're talking about all lives mattering in the context of this situation, this conversation.
There is no connection between Black Lives Matter and this killing. These soldiers, these veterans, did not get their training or the inspiration from the civil rights movement. When you look at the killing, the execution of the death in Baton Rouge and in Minnesota and in across the country, something must be done about this. And I am hopeful that we would get beyond the need to have weaponry for which there is no defense in the name of security.